I wanted to do a video today about pure energy, amorphous, formless, shapeless, boundless, ceaseless, endless, changeless, deathless, birthless energy, pure energy. It has not been assigned any specific nature. If you could just view for a minute, if you would, energy as a lump of flaccid clay to which all forms of creation are being drawn from this resource. And you'll clearly understand that it has not been assigned an energy, a character, a nature, meaning that it's just inert, is neutral, it's idle, it's in the middle, it's flux. It doesn't have a positive or negative nature to it. That occurs when the individual who draws from that resource assimilates that energy into their own character, and then that once inert neutrality is assigned a specific nature, positive functional, negative dysfunctional, whatever the case may be with regards to the individual's character, personality, habits, traits, idiosyncrasies, their nature of their soul, whatever it may be. So that lump of flaccid clay can be used to be contoured, shaped, and molded to assume any form desired by the artist's imagination. So therefore, you can take that limitless, immense power of our creative energies and our unlimited imagination and our quantum perception, our power of our intentions, all of it. You could take all those celestial cosmic elements and you could use them each day that you wake up in the building process of creating a bridge from where you are to where you want to be, so you can cross over into the world of your dreams and have them cross over and you guys can meet in the middle. You could use those energies every day to build, to construct, to fabricate, to manufacture, to design, to repair, to replace. You could use it to create things that have never been before, concepts, drawings, visualizations, things you've envisioned. You could use that energy to make those things real. It's like you're building a building, rising high, or you're building a bridge, going across something to which you feel that there's a span or a gap or a rift between you and your desires. And conversely, the antithesis shall be spoken. You could use those very energies that have an inert neutrality to them for the destruction of everything around you, including yourself. You can demolish, abolish, obliterate, annihilate, destroy, condemn, wreak havoc, destruction, totally decimate everything in your path. You could use it for that. And a lot of people in this world do. You have to understand that every day that you wake up is another day you can either choose to build another block in the foundation of your future or destroy it and take it away. Something very profound was told to me about 15 years ago, and I absolutely love the way my spirit guides had conveyed it to me, because they had told me a long time ago through my daughter that I'm a great conduit, and I don't change the initial message when it comes in. People have a tendency of, when the divine messages come in, the perception that's conditioned by the matrix starts to alter this beautiful thing and make it palatable, reconfiguring it. And then the message is lost its pure essence and its true form, because it has to be something that's palatable for the ego to allow it access into the physical mind. And the perception is like a sentinel that has been brainwashed. It's only going to perceive what the matrix allows it to perceive. But anyway, I digress. My point being with what I was saying before is that every day that you're given this beautiful gift of life, you could use your energy to build things or destroy them. And the analogy that was given to me years ago by my spirits was that imagine that you're walking on a road, a paved road, and that would be obviously the metaphor of life. And each step you take, it's like a sledgehammer, like a wrecking ball. You're just destroying the road, pulverizing it like a bomb. Boom, every step, boom, 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 boom. Every step you take, you're destroying that beautiful road, that divine path. And then you come to the confluence of your journey, the crossroads, at the middle of the road, and you say to yourself, if I proceed any farther, I'm going to continue to do to the remainder of this road what I have done to the road behind me. And that requires change, because up to that point, you've been using negative energy every day in life. So therefore, that negative energy has adverse reactions and effects across the board systemically in life. But when you reach the middle of the road, you've got to ask yourself this question: do I want to continue taking these destructive steps, destroying my road? And you've got to stop. And you have to change. And you have to honestly change within yourself, not lying to yourself. You have to be veritable, even if it means the first time in your life you are doing so. You have to be honest, genuine, sincere, dedicated, loyal, devoted. You have to have a level of intensity of conviction and a level of compassion and understanding for yourself that is ineffable. And then when you find that place inside yourself where you say, I can't do this anymore, then have the courage and bravery to take that very next step and watch and see the road beneath your feet will not be destroyed. It'll be left pristine. And that was the analogy given to me by my spirits. And I'm sharing it with you. Think about it for a minute what I'm saying. You have the power to destroy your life and the lives of others, or to create a beautiful life and bolster, fortify, reinforce, foster, aid, assist your life as well as others. And by the way, folks, I just want to clarify something. Through lexical investigation, we analyze their vernacular. When they say that you are a servant of the Lord and the church is the house of God, a house is not a home. A lord is a despot, tyrannical ruler. And a servant is nothing more than a slave. So you are not put here on earth to serve anybody. God is not an insecure white guy living high up in the sky with his one white son who wrote one book and wants you to donate 10% of your yearly income to a tax-exempt corporation that is nothing more than a nucleus of pedophiles and Satanists. Because the Jesuits and the Roman Catholic Church and the Vatican, that is the nucleus of the matrix. That is the eye of the pyramid. Life insurers and central bankers, amongst others. But that is a whole other topic. Anyway, you're not here to serve anybody. You're here to assist. And you are here to aid and support, guide, be guided. Offer your talents and abilities, gifts, intelligence, wisdom to the world. Failure to utilize your talents and abilities is the greatest tragedy, because you rob and deny the world of your essential individual magic. And that's a travesty. So wake up every day. Don't allow external negative energies to adversely affect you in such a detrimental manner that you are now working for the darkness. And they have this ability to just erase the smile right off your face. Never allow the misery of someone's darkness to eclipse the sunshine of your happiness. You have to vibrate higher. So every day when you wake up, utilize that limitless, transformative potential energy of the power of your intentions, the power of your imagination, your perception, your awareness, precognitive intuition. I mean, I can go on. Use all of that in alignment with the betterment and the benefit of yourself as well as others, instead of the antithesis. Why do you want to, stomp through life, destroying the road beneath you, and then complain about it? I said to a guy I know a long time ago, it's like as if you're shooting yourself in the foot and you're wondering why you're hobbling around. You keep sticking your hand in the fire and you wonder why it is you keep getting burned. It's not even common sense at that point. For goodness sake, it's not even common sense. I don't even know what to call it. It's like taking a hammer and smashing your hand and wondering why your hand is broken. I don't understand that. It's just insanity to me. Human beings are the only creature in the entire cosmos that you can place in an empty room, and within 5 minutes they will manifest illusions called problems, because they cannot sit still and they can't help themselves. That's why overall humanity doesn't really change. It just basically stays the same. The only thing that changes around us is the fashions of the day, technology, agriculture probably changes slightly here and there. The education system changes to be modified in order to suit the technological advancements of the day, so on and so forth. But it's all basically redressing. You're just repackaging the same rock inside the same box. And that rock is Stone Age. And that's who and what we really are. Predatory reflexes, prehistoric impulses. Not too long ago in human history, Cro-Magnon man and Neanderthal were cracking each other's brains open to eat the brains out of the skull because they thought it would make them smarter. So we're not that far away from that, folks. And please don't believe that you are, because humanity is just another animal that occupies the face of the earth. We are nothing special in the eyes of God. Source. There was a man who passed away, and I had asked him, what is God? And he said, a force. And that's all he said. It's not a man. It's not a woman. It's not a human being. To think that God is a human being is beyond risible. Humanity is the youngest species, not only in the cosmos, but on this planet. If you look at great white sharks, they've been here for billions and billions and billions of years. So tell me again that humanity is made in the likeness of God. It's just ridiculous. You guys got to get over yourselves. Humanity is just another form of God's creation and God's imagination, source, force, divinity, almighty, consciousness, unity, universe, whatever name you want to use. Use whatever name you want. It doesn't matter. The universe doesn't care. These are earth words. They as long as you're connected and dialed in, how you do it is irrelevant as long as you're doing it. But to conclude this video, use your positive energy, not only for yourself and for others, but also for the earth, because that energy that you're contributing is going to take the energies that comprise the earth's collective consciousness and raise her vibration to make her the brightest star in the universe. Do you know how many people right now are negative projecting and negative imaging and lowering the vibration not only of the earth's collective consciousness, but of the general ethos of the populations of this planet? They're essentially becoming an ally for the darkness. It's analogous to the Stockholm Syndrome. Absolutely. You must possess an elevated perspicacity, and that means keenness of mental perception. You have to have insight and awareness to see these things far beyond the illusions that are projected in front of your physical eyes to see what's actually going on. This is a hostile takeover. They're attempting total global domination. They want to put you in a prison cell, and the older people, they want to annihilate them. So this is serious business, folks. You guys need to seriously wake up. This is not James Bond Matrix stuff, the movie. This is happening in real life. This stuff's been planned out for decades, long before any of us were born. So there needs to be a cosmic ascension across the board. On the ethereal plane, the ethers of dark matter combining in harmonic unity with the astral planes of light, because everything is one. There is no separation from God. God is not split into multiple pieces. God is one. Everything is one. There is no duality to anything. The only reason why we have these elements that differ from each other is for contrast and balance. If you put clothes in a washing machine and you stack everything to just one side, when it reaches that spin cycle, it's going to tear itself apart because it's unbalanced. It's incongruent. It's discord. There's no harmonious balance there. But if you lay the clothes out in a nice even circular pattern and then you spin that laundry again, it's going to go by just perfectly fine. And that's what we are. We're spinning, we're orbiting, we're revolving as vortices do. You know, nothing happens until something moves. But you have to understand something. As you think, so shall you be. Not think with your physical mind, think with your cosmic imagination. So, in parting, I just want to say, be a contributor of greatness and positivity to this world, because we don't need all the other garbage. We have more than enough of that. There's an endless supply of crazy people out there who are miserable and angry and just want to transfer that energy. And they're going nowhere in their life, and they just love it that way. But deep down inside, they know that they don't. Don't be like them. You know, don't contribute to the darkness. Contribute to the light. Use your energy for positivity and creation. You know, not negativity and destruction. And that's all I have to say. Have a great day.